So
so instantly you're sort of a hype.
Yeah.
You've seen this happen yourself quite some times.
with other bands?
Yeah, with other bands.
Definitely.
Yeah, I've seen it happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was important for us to like to write more and keep like extend the support from like fans or whatever, people listening.
But we decided to be really cautious and like take our time with everything instead of trying to suddenly be like, oh, people like our music, let's try and put out a bunch of other stuff right away so that they still like us.
Yeah, we wanted to do it slow.
Yeah, we released one more song like maybe 4 months later, and then one more song like maybe 5 months or 6 months after that, and then that's about it.
And then record labels.
Yeah.
Calling.
Yeah.
Yeah, like during all that time we were just working on the album, and I think we spent over a year, like from the beginning of Ungirthed to when the record was finished was probably like over a year, close to a year and a half, I think. So
Did you have time to write an album? You both had your own lives, working, studying, whatever.
I wasn't working. I had time.
I kind of quit everything else I was doing and to only work on the album. I was working at a studio in Edmonton, like recording for local bands and such, and so I decided to pretty much sell all the audio equipment I owned and to have enough money to live off of for the next like 8-10 months, so that I could just work on the record.
Yeah,
that's all I did.
Another leap of faith.
Yeah, it was very much. Yeah, and because if that didn't work out, I would have had nothing anymore. So it was very much a leap of faith. Yes.
But you weren't a live band yet. You were just in the studio working on songs. How did that transition, if it is a transition, go?
We thought about it for a long time. We were under pressure because we
had like a show booked and no live set yet.
We booked a couple shows.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best way to do it, is like you kind of have to give yourself an obvious deadline and put yourself under pressure, and then that's, I don't know, I find I always work best under pressure. So we booked the shows, and then we're like, all right, we have a month. And Megan was in town for the summer or for that month, and we had some idea. We knew we wanted the show to be extremely visual, so we sort of did that and then built from there.
Yeah, we had like a set of guidelines of things like we did and didn't want to do.
Yeah, things that we've seen other electronic artists do, or that we didn't want to do, or
such as
get a rock backing band, like
or play everything on a keyboard.
Yeah,
or
like we didn't
just have like a laptop and vocalist, or we wanted it to be really visually appealing.
Yeah, we wanted to do something exciting and not just have like me on a laptop pressing play and Megan singing, or not getting all of our friends to play guitars and drums in the back.
Yeah.
Or even to like, we didn't even want any instruments, like we didn't want keyboards or anything, so we kind of tried to create this unique setting of atmosphere that would sort of like relate more to the music.
So what did you come up with? What does it look like now?
It's mostly based off of lights as instruments, and we have
and lights that respond to the music.
Yeah, it's like a light show.
Well, but not in a traditional sense. It's
not
very,
in a traditional sense.
It's very warm, and like we've built this instrument that it's like a series of lanterns, and which are all touch sensitive, and we play them with our hands or with sticks, and that plays parts from plays synth notes and melodies from the songs as we do this, and they respond and light up to the sounds that are being made. So
the DIY aesthetic is still very much informs also the live setting.
Oh yeah, that was really important.
Because you built it yourself.
We did. Okay. We built it ourselves.
We built them.
Last question. I try to imagine your voice in even more of a pop context, like Lana Del Rey or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And it wasn't that hard.
It wasn't.
No. Is that something you would be open to be, well, to try and write a really pop song?
I kind of have like I have a hard time with pop songs because of the lyrics. I listen to lyrics a lot, and they always just kind of like make me cringe. I'm always like, oh, that's awful. That's like, or like I mean, often terrible. But I think I'm not opposed to it. I would like. I'm not aiming towards doing that at all. But I could also see myself doing it in a totally different way than I think is typical. Maybe
well,
not
you're
just
kind of
with
doing
lyrics.
that, all right?
But
like,
yeah, we
like
kind of are.
We were writing pop songs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just with your little natural lyrics that come out.
It's like hip hop, R&B tinged pop songs, I guess. But yeah, but even more poppy. I don't know. I really like this. This is like I have a lot of like emotional relations to this, what we sound like. So I'd have to have that as well in anything else I did.
Personally, I couldn't really see you doing it.
Can't?
No, I couldn't see it.
I think about it sometimes.
Also for the rarities, 5 years.
Yes.
You're absolutely-
Okay, thank you.
Anyway, yeah, thank you.